All right, so here's 4, 3, 19, and we just want to figure out an equation for this graph. And so the two things we need to do, first we need to decide if it's sine or cosine. So sine starts at 0, so this would be y equals sine x. And cosine starts at 1, so cosine looks more like this. So I think for 19, it's going to be a sine graph. I notice it ends at pi, where a regular sine ends at 2 pi. So it's growing faster. And I notice it goes up to 3 and -3 rather than -1 and 1. So how do these affect the equation? So the 3 is the amplitude. It's being vertically stretched, so that adds a coefficient out front. It's called the amplitude for sine and cosine. So that tells me we're going to get y equals 3 sine of something. And then pi is telling me that it's growing twice as fast. So that has to do with the period. So the period is pi instead of 2 pi. And so we learned that the period is equal to 2 pi over b, where it's bx. So if we solve for b, we get b equals 2 pi over pi, so b is 2. So this will just be y equals 3 sine 2x. And so the 3 is telling me how tall it is, it's being stretched. And the 2 is telling me twice as fast, which is why it ends at pi instead of 2 pi.